Hi all, welcome to the third video in the series of demo of Enterprise Logger for Microsoft Dynamics CRM. In the previous two videos, I have explained you to configure file logging and event viewer logging with this particular logging tool. If you haven't watched the first video in the series, I suggest you to go back to the URL provided in the description of this particular video. Watch that video, come back to this video because this video is a continuation of the first two videos and many features explained here you won't be able to understand unless you watch the previous videos. Now I have the XRM logger solution opened. Now I would select database logging. So once you select database logging, the page asks you to enter multiple informations. Before entering the information, first I will show you the database that I have created for this particular demo. As you can see, I have a database called log_test within which there is a table called log, and when I expand the columns, it has multiple columns to hold the logging information. So I come back to this configuration page and I enter first of all the connection string to the database. Mine is Windows authentication and hence I am entering the Windows authentication connection string. Okay, one point of note here is that the connection string that I enter here, once I save it, it's stored in the CRM database in encoded format, and no users other than the one who are having system administrator role in CRM would be able to view this particular connection string in plain text in CRM. So only system administrators can view this connection string in plain text in CRM. I enter the name of the table, which in my case is log. Then I enter the column names of the table, which would hold the value specified on the left hand side in the labels. For example, message, whatever I enter here in this particular, it specifies that the column name of the table is message, which will actually hold the error message or the warning message or the logging message which has been logged by the user. If you are thinking what the message type actually means here, it is to hold the type of the message that has been logged by the user, that is whether it's an error, it's a warning or a message. I fill up all the columns here. Message type, I think I don't have the space here in the database. Tag trace, I remember the column names, that's why I am writing without seeing the database column names. Source method and log time. I click on save. The page says data is saved successfully. So if you have watched my previous videos, you know that I am using pass exception to user parameter as false. So what this basically means is that in the account pre-create, even if I generate an error using this particular statement, but still the account would be created because it will be suppressed. However, since logging is enabled for this pre-account create step, so logging would happen in the database now. So I go to create of accounts. I try to create a new account. Let me see what happens. And I specify log test 21. The account gets created. Now let me come here and say select star from log to see if the logging has really happened. And as you can see, logging has happened successfully. It's 6:04 a.m. and it's logged at 6:04 a.m. 40 seconds. So you can see the message type has been error because an error has been raised. Source method is execute, which I have supplied through here. So you have changed your logging mechanism to database logging without changing a single line of code. In the last video, we demoed event viewer logging. So changing from event viewer logging to database logging, utilizing this logging tool means just entering the configuration parameters and you are done. Hit like if you have really liked this tool. To try out this tool, Connect with me at my email ID devajit.prot@gmail.com. The entire documentation of this particular tool is also available in my blog devajitcrm.wordpress.com. Visit this blog if you want to have a detailed documentation guide. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.